Somebody asked me, how the fuck do you have a 20% conversion ratio when the industry average is only 2%? What do I mean by that? From in-person cold call to actual client acquisition conversion ratio, I achieve consistently 20%. Now, if you look at the industry average and you check it out, 10% of all sales presentations end up in a sale, but only 2% of all cold prospects, including leads, end up in a sale. So how is my conversion ratio from in-person cold call to client acquisition hit 20%? Well, I will tell you this, it has to do with my system. And my system is not rocket science. But the true rocket science, the true divine science behind my system is the clarity, the certainty, the confidence, and the certitude that animates virtually every move that I make, every word that I speak, every perception that I have, every thought that I form, and consequently, every action that I take. So what is my system? Well, number one, I have a target. It's predominantly two markets. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but it's two markets. I know that these markets generate a certain amount of volume per month that will generate a certain amount of commission to me per month. So what do? I identify the targets. I chart them geographically. And I determine what geography am I going to be working. Remember, I'm walking, knocking, and talking here. I'm driving, then walking, knocking, and talking. So I got to geographically position myself very, very strategically so that I can make maximum utilization of the time that I put in during the course of a day. Then what do I do? Step one, I walk it, I knock it, I talk it. What do I do next? I email it, I smile it, and I dial it. That means that I follow up every walk, knock, and talk with an email and then a smile and a dial to say, hey, just want to let you know that information I promised you, it is in your inbox. Check it out. I'll be checking in with you to see what your thoughts are. And then the next thing that I do is I follow it through. How do I follow it through? I don't call for an appointment. I walk it, I knock it, and I talk it again. And then I close it at that point. What do I mean by closing it at that point? At that point, I look at them and I say, hey, this is where we are. This is what you requested. This adheres to everything you had told me relevant to the parameters that would enable you to seriously consider this and to consider making this change that I'm asking you to make. So with that being said, where are we at? 1 to 10. 1, I'm out. 10, you can't wait. And then as soon as he or she answers that question, I close it. What do I mean by closing it? I don't ask for an order. What I mean by closing it is I simply schedule the presentation. Maybe the presentation is going to be on the spot, on the dot, or the presentation is going to be at a future date, and I get it confirmed in a calendar. That is my system, plain, pure, and simple. Not just some of the time, but every fucking time. That's how it works. Consistency, persistency, that is the key to creating a dynamic momentum. It is the dynamic and the momentum that you generate, the energetic resonance that you generate on the field and within the heart and mind of your prospect and in yourself that determines whether or not you win or lose the game. That's it, my friends. Keep following.